Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Here's a quick overview of what you will learn in this video. So in this video I'm going to go through the basics of how to buy and sell cryptocurrency on the Kraken Exchange, how to exchange your GBP for USD so you can start buying cryptocurrency as crypto is generally bought with US dollars, and I'm also going to go through the difference between a market and a limit order, and I'm going to help you place your first trade and go through that step by step. So without saying too much more, let's get started. Hi guys, welcome back to the third video. This is a really brief overview of how to now buy cryptocurrency on the Kraken Exchange, as well as I'm going to show you how to change your British pounds that you've recently deposited into US dollars in a very simple way. So firstly, I'm going to show you how to do the GBP to USD. I'm not going to go into the back end system of it. It will be a little bit overwhelming at first. This is going to be a real simple overview. So when you approach your home page on Kraken, you want to see these at the top. So click New Order and Intermediate. From there, you'll be presented with a page that looks like this. You want to click in here, type in GBP, and GBP USD will come up. So click Trade. And what you want to make sure that you're doing is you're actually selling your pounds into US dollars. What some people have done have messaged and says, oh, it's not working, it's not going through, and that's because they've got it on buy. You're not buying GBP. And generally speaking, you normally the main currency at the front is what you talking. So you're selling it or you're buying it. So what you want to do is sell that for your US dollars. So click sell. For this example, and unless you've got a significant amount of money, the easiest way of doing it, because the market's not going to be fluctuating very rapidly, it's going to be fairly stable at this time. um, well, it's after 8 o'clock now, but the market's shut anyway for London time zone. New York time zone I think it's actually just closed, so it's moved into a different session. That's to do with forex, so don't worry about that. But first and foremost, you want to click market and the amount that you're doing. So say it's £1,000 will get you 1,361 US dollars. You want no leverage. You're not trading this, you don't want to borrow anything, so none. You want to start it immediately and expire good until cancelled. There's different ways of doing it here. So if you click this and it didn't get filled on a limit, the order automatically cancels at the end of the day. You've got to reset it up, but this is going to execute immediately. If you see the next clip here on the difference between market and limit orders, this will explain it in a little bit more detail. So as you can tell here, there's a real basic explanation of the difference between the two. So a market order, which is what we're doing at the moment, is a buy or sell immediately at current price, executed instantly. Sometimes due to market volatility, a worse price can be given. So if you're buying Bitcoin at $20,000 and the market is moving very quickly and very volatile, you could perhaps end up paying $20,050. So you would actually get slightly less for your money. That is in the unfortunate event of something happening really quickly, or something's affecting the market, such as a whale's come in to buy an obscene amount or sell an obscene amount. The alternative is a limit order. So as said here, buy or sell at a fixed price of your choice. So that is determined by yourself and given a price at what you want to pay for it. So occasionally you will get a better price determined on market volatility. Limit orders guarantee your order is filled at the selected price or better. So if you were to put in your market order of 20,000 and the market reached 20,000, your order was executed, and the price dropped back down very quickly to maybe 19,975. That would potentially give you a buy-in and give you a little bit more, so it would make you slightly better off. The problem is with this, if the market does move very fast and it goes through your order, sometimes it can move that fast that order is not executed. So in the first instance, before we get over complicated with things, we'll stick with market order, as we're going to do here with this next purchase. So after looking at that, shows you the difference between the two. Let's click market. it's not going to make a huge difference here. The fiat currency in GBP, that's just personal preference for when I'm doing this. And ignore post limit as it's grayed out. So you want to sell your GBP for USD. This shows you exactly what your order is doing, so it's just like going to over the counter to a currency exchange shop, be it the post office, M&S or the bank. And for £1,000 you're getting $1,361, sorry. Submit order. I'm clicking back because I don't have that many pounds in this account and I don't need to exchange. So once you've done that, you'll then be holding US dollars. To check, click up at the top, go back to your normal user interface, back in the home screen. From there, we want to then buy Bitcoin or whatever, and the easiest way to do this is to use this again. So click on here, XBT, remember, is Bitcoin, and this will present you this. See amount here, it says 1,000 XBT, so get rid of that because we're talking that's 1,000 Bitcoins we're buying. So in here you put in the amount that you want to buy, so make sure you're on buy. And if we have 1,361 US dollars, we can type in 0.1. It's relative to the price of Bitcoin as well, so be aware the last price is shown up here. So we'd have 0.2 would get us 700, would cost us 728. So 0.29 is just over 1,000. So type in 0.3, 0.32, 0.33, and as you can see, you can work it out closest to the nearest denominator to what you're holding in US dollars. You can split it however you want. For this, we're going to have market. Again, the image that popped up earlier will explain in a little more detail the difference between the two. There is a reason behind limit, and that's because if I expected Bitcoin to drop to maybe 20,000 and I was happy to wait and I didn't want to buy at the market price now and rush in and get this price, I would put order type 20,000 US dollars. I want to spend 1,000 US dollars. I want to buy in at $20,000, and that'll get me 0.05 BTC. And if you clicked buy with that, you wouldn't obtain it until the Bitcoin price dropped to that, and then your price would execute. And from the image below, the limit executes that and you're guaranteed that price or better. So if your order is filled and executed at 20,000, you might even get a little bit more, because you might get 19,995 depending on the speed of the transactions that are going at that time and the liquidity in the market. So from here you want to click back on market and you want to figure out what it is that you've got and what it's going to cost you, so it's relative to the amount that you've just exchanged. Buy, and again submit order. Once that's submitted, you should then go back to revert and refresh your page, and that should then appear in your wallet on the Kraken Exchange. From there, if you wanted to revert to the previous video number 2, that'll show you then how to withdraw it safely to a holding wallet which is secure and safe, until you then want to put it back in the exchange and then sell again. If you've got any further questions, please reach out. I'm more than happy to help, but that is the very basic of buying and selling and withdrawing your cryptocurrency on the Kraken Exchange. Thanks very much, and catch you in the next video.